Heyo everybody, welcome back. XEI here for a Let's Play of Dragon Age 2. Here we have, of course, Dusk, Hawk, we have Varric, we have Evelyn, we have our sister Bethany, and Dog, which I'm sure, I gotta believe you can name this thing. I just haven't been able to figure it out. It has been quite a few days since I've played. I do remember I had to turn left right here. I just added the last episode yesterday, something like that. Anyways, we are back. We're on the Bethany quest right now, Bethany Companion quest, and
we're close to the ambush, Hawk. Be ready.
It's an ambush that we're doing. So, okay, there's some peeps right there. So hold on, let me see if I can. So Raider, wait, what does that one say? Raider, oh, Raider Assassin. I thought that was a name. Okay, so I will preface by saying that my headset feels like it's picking up a lot more sound than usual. I don't know if there was an update to a driver that happened over the week or what. I'm crossing my fingers that doesn't affect the sound of the game. If it does, I apologize ahead of time, and let us begin. Hey guys, how's it going?
There's our targets for the
I want the assassin. Where you going, assassin? Where you going, assassin? Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Okay, well, I'm going to go for the rear guy, because I think, let's see what happens here. Yeah, it does. I think that did what I think it did. Oh, nicely done, man. Okay, so I can't detect traps. Whew, that was awesome. That was awesome that I didn't actually run in. I think that did what I was thinking, which, here, let me just reread. Can I? The rogue rushes forward, attempting to knock down the target and all nearby enemies. It does. It hits everything that you're crossing by, which is what I was hoping for there. Then I'm going to do one of these. I hope the assassin's in the mix somewhere. Neutralize the guy, and then if I can... I just want the assassin, man. Oh, you're not getting me to go past those. Nope. And then I'm going to get a backstab on this guy. I was hoping to backstab... Oh, there he is. Goddamn you, assassin. There you go. Okay, well, now I'm out. But here. Yeah! Okay. Now, let's focus. How's everyone doing? Because the thing is, like, if I do normal attacks, there's a higher and higher chance that I can crit. So, it's actually in my best interest to, like, if I decide to go normal attacks, just stay. Whoa. Oh, damn, man. Well, let's get away from the traps. Let's get away from the traps first. Any of you in a archers? Well, I'm probably going to walk over some traps here. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Oh, so they got to be close by, though. Okay, that didn't really do what I wanted it to do. That was sort of crappy. Here, stop that for you to deal with that. That was Aveline, right? Who is this? Hold on, stop. Yes, okay. I'll take the ranged guys out of the way. Everyone's still okay. Got Varric and Bethany going range. I might go. I think it's at 25%. I haven't done any. Oh.
Well equipped for bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear. Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
There's a whole map to inspect. I would have, like, finished this off last episode if I knew that was the end. But that's the whole... Oh, it was this whole string of traps there. Leave area. No. There's like a whole... No. We're not going to do it. We're going to go kill more things. Just want to get warmed up with the fighting. And oh, let me just hit R. Let's see what happens. No. Get warmed up here. I'm going to go back to town. There's a bunch of areas in town that I still have to do. Low town and whatnot. Like this right here. Wait. Right, that goes up the edge. I haven't done this part. I've done all this. I didn't do this. Hell yeah, I'm going to go up this rickety stone pathway. Is that... I leave area? No, okay, so rubble. I was going to say, like... Was I literally at the end here and I could have done this ages ago? Can you stop thinking this is Mass Effect? Do not hold down shift to run. I wish you could just go a little faster, man. Okay, let's look up in this cubby hole. I'm going to hit an R. Oh, man, I think I was right at the... No, I didn't go up this way, did I? I came from there. Damn it, I was right at the end, man. I could have just finished this. Alright, well, that went up there. And then the last thing I didn't check was over here. This little cubby hole. Pile of bones. Oh, well. Sorry, guys. Sorry that I sort of cut that off prematurely last episode. I thought this map was enormous. Let us get out of here. I'm going to catch you back in town. Before I go back to town, I'm wondering what this is. Long way home. Oh, it tells you what quests are available there? Because the quest was over here, but I'm wondering, why can I go straight? I'm going to see what happens. There are 14 circles of Magi and Thetas, excluding those in the Tevinter Imperium. The circle at the gallows in Kirkwall. Oh. This is a new map. Should I? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, guys. I'm going to explore a little bit. I just want to see. I mean, it's just so beautiful. So I'm at ultra quality or high quality or whatever it's called. I'm at max. And I got high definition texture enhancement on the game. And it really does look good. Woo, we got some new creatures. Let's see what they look like. Okay, let me rush into them. Oh, dear friends. Oh, dear friends of mine. Corrupted spider. Also, I might do very poorly here. I might regret everything about this decision very soon. You know what? I am going to take over Bethany. Let me just see what she has real quick. Now, I'm going to think the AI... Wait, can I just keep this on? Right? This is it's what I think it is, right? While this mode is active. Yeah. Let's just play around with that. And this one is Might. Focuses on heavy swings. Sure, let's just play around with some of that. Let's keep going here. Let's check the hit points just to see what this looks like. There's the spider. Oh, we're doing fine. Oh, I just noticed that the hit point bar is actually it's in ratio to the hit points you actually have. It's not a ratio of the bar itself. The bar is goes up based on your hit point max. That's pretty cool, and your mana. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. I will yes, I will rush you. And then I will backstab you. Yes. Yeah. Alright.
Messing with us is suicide.
I agree. And that was some XP, so that's cool. Stamina drought. Oh, it's so pretty. So what's this over here? Is this the Darkspawn camp? Crafting resource discovered. Alright. I thought I already found elf fruit with a codex. The Dalish! Oh, is that the one quest where I gotta go back to the person I forgot? I don't know how I forgot Marithari. I forgot the name of her, okay? I know who it is now. Long way home. Deliver Flemeth's amulet to Keeper Marithari in the Dalish camp on Sundermount. Let me just reread these now. Go to Gamlen's home in Lowtown. Yeah, we're going to do that next. Find a way to become a partner to get the deep roads. Yes, brings 50 sovereign. And then we have a business discussion. I talked to Varric in Lowtown's Hangman Pub. I got Varric right beside me. Why don't I just talk to him now, man? He's got to drink a beer while doing it. And then the ambush has been cleared. Return to the barracks in the keep to report to Aveline's captain. So yes, Dusk would do this as soon as possible. As soon as he remembered. I mean, me as a player, I forgot. But Dusk would have felt obligated to finish Flemeth's request, because Flemeth saved them. He doesn't have the context behind what Flemeth could be, so I'm not going to metagame it. As far as he's concerned, some witch that turned into a dragon saved their behinds and then asked them to do something, and he's going to do it. As soon as he could get out of that 1-year contract for this family.
Old Shemlin, your kind are not welcome.
I love the elf design is a lot more crisp. Not crisp. I mean, the graphics are all more crisp. I'd say it's more. There's a word I'm looking for here. Distinct. I like the brow, the nose brow and stuff for it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so I get it. I know you're. Well, I don't know. The player knows that they traveled a long way to get here, so I don't want trouble. I get that a lot. Let me pass. I'm going to investigate. Shamlin. I'm guessing he'd probably know enough about Shamlin, like what that means and stuff. What are the Dalish? Okay, this might be if someone has ever played. Well, it's a metagamey. I'm trying to think from Dust's point of view. Would he know what a Dalish is? I'm sure he would. Oh, because they're supposed to be sort of like. Some people think that they're just like fictional. Wasn't that something in the Alien Age? Oh, they're not really real. You think they're, but I find that hard to believe that a culture wouldn't know that they're out there. But anybody, okay, what did you call me? He wouldn't. He wouldn't think that was like a rude thing. I feel like that's coming across like it's rude. Okay, I am gonna ask this just to see context.
Who are you
At
people?
dusk.
We are the last of the Elven.
Keep that in mind, Hawk. Elves you see elsewhere, figments of your imagination.
They have given
You're
up
not
their
helping,
identity
Varric.
to live among Shemlin. They're Elven no more.
Right. Well. Actually, okay, fine.
What's a Shemlin?
An elven slur for human.
Oh, it is a slur.
It means you're not one of the people,
I didn't take
and
that
you
as a
should
slur.
leave now.
But I guess they do. It is sort of derogatory. Okay.
I was given an amulet for someone named
Straight to the point.
Marathari.
Let's do this.
How do you know that name?
Wait, this is the one the Keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin? I thought he'd be an elf.
Enter the camp. Keeper Marathari has been waiting for you.
Cause trouble, and you'll meet our blades, stranger.
You don't want to meet my blades. I'm not that kind of guy, but you don't want to meet my... Oh, cool. The
Marathari.
semblance is definitely there.
I was told to bring you this amulet.
Straight to the point. Oh, I like the design so much.
Andarana Tishan, travelers. Indeed, I am Keeper Marathari.
How do you know Flemeth?
Let me look at you. There's truth in your face. A rare thing in a human. Tell me how this burden fell to you,
So many
child.
generalizations. God. I want to go with that first one, but hold on. Yeah, what's this with you were expecting me? What the hell? Hold on. Why bring the amulet here? What does the yeah, I'm just going to go straight with...
Your guards said you spoke of me. How did you know I was coming?
I listened. To the wind, to the birds, as the hunters do, to my dreams. I watched the stars. There is great wisdom to be found all around us, if you know how to listen for it. But I was not certain. Nothing is certain.
Are you the leader of these Dalish? Why did the witch tell me to bring this amulet to you?
I am the keeper of this clan. It is my task to guide my people
You're not
and to
answering the
ensure
question.
the old ways are not forgotten. As for Asha Belinar, I am tied to her, just as you are, by a debt that must be repaid.
Oh, snap. Interesting. So it is all about debts. Oh, God, and this is changing. I was afraid of that. Like, because I kind of want to know things, but I kind of want... I don't know if they're more important or less important, or if they're all just the same. It's just you just carry the conversation any way you would like. Should I be curious? What? Yeah, he'd be curious. He's curious about things.
Exactly what have I been carrying around?
For like over a
Is
year.
it magic?
It is a promise, child, made by one whose word still has weight. And therefore, it has terrible power. There are few things in this world stronger than a promise kept. Remember that.
That is pretty much dust, though. Yeah.
This amulet's owner rescued my family from the Blight. In return, I agreed to bring it to you.
I honor you for coming to me. But I'm afraid your part in this is not done yet. The amulet must be taken to an altar at
Okay,
the top
then.
of the mountain and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then, return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She will see to it the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you
Oh.
when you go.
Interesting.
if that's what you want.
It isn't what I want, but it is what she wants.
God damn it.
You'll find Meryl waiting for you on the
Yes,
trail
it
just
is.
up the mountain.
It is who I think, right? It's
Gareth
Meryl.
Sheeran.
This
Meryl.
mountain is cursed, I swear. 3 days in a row I've shot at and missed deer.
Maybe it's not the mountain. Maybe it's just you that's cursed, my love.
You always know just what to say to put my mind at ease.
Those aren't the two, like, no, that was a different camp. Yeah, Meryl's the one who follows Xander along after the thing happened. After the thing of the thing of the thing. Here, let's take some codexes. Okay, Valaslin blood writing. After my encounter with the Dalish elves on the road to Navarra, I studied every book on the elves I could find. I sought out legends and myths and history and tried to make sense of it all, but there's only so much one can learn from books. I knew that in order to truly understand the Dalish, I would have to seek them out, a dreadful idea in hindsight. In my defense, I was young, and also inebriated when the idea popped into my head. Unfortunately, even after I had regained some measure of sobriety, the idea still held appeal. It proved remarkably resistant to my attempts to ignore it. I gave in after months of that nagging thought at the back of my head and set out to learn about the Dalish firsthand. I trampled through the forest bordering Orlais for weeks before I finally found, or was found by, a Dalish hunter. I stumbled into one of his traps and suddenly was hanging from a tree with a rope about my ankles. So there I was, defenseless, upside down, with my robe over my head, my underclothes on display. Descriptions of my predicament might elicit laughter these days, but trust me when I say it was a situation I would not wish on anyone. Thankfully, my ridiculous appearance may have caused my captor to stay his hand. What threat is a silly human with his pants showing? And so he sat, made a small fire, and began to skin the deer he had caught. I soon mustered the courage to speak. I tried to assure him that I was not there to harm him, but he laughed at this and replied that if I were there to harm him, I had failed terribly. Eventually, we got to talking, and when I say talking, I mean that I asked him questions and occasionally he would deign to answer. He told me that while some Dalish actively seek out human travelers to rob or frighten, most of his people would rather be left alone. He seemed to believe that punishing the humans for past actions only led to more violence. Good concept there. I asked him about the intricate tattoos on his face. He told me that they were called Valaslin, blood writing. His were symbols of Andruil the Huntress, one of the most highly revered elven goddesses. He said the Dalish mark themselves to stand out from humans and from those of their kin who have chosen to live under human rule. He said that Valaslin reminded his people that they must never again surrender their beliefs. When he finished skinning the deer, he cut me down. By the time I had righted myself and conquered the dizziness of all the blood rushing out of my head, he was gone. I do not recommend that my readers seek out the Dalish for themselves. I was very lucky to have met the man that I did and to have walked away from our meeting unscathed. Perhaps the Maker watches over those who seek knowledge with an open heart. I certainly would like to think so. From The Pursuit of Knowledge, the travels of a Chantley scholar, Brother Genitivi. Man got around. And we have a lot of codexes going on here. Okay, let's do the tale of Ilorin. In the days after the rising of Zazakel, the Dark Ones covered every corner of the land. The Archdemon drove all the nations of the world before him, Shamlan and Elven alike. In the far north, where the hills wander the plains and the earth is eternally baked beneath the uncaring sun, the lands which the Shamlan call Anderfells, a clan of our people lived, struggling to survive the blight. Elorin was their keeper, a hunter in his younger days, crafty as any wolf. He led his people always just ahead of the Darkspawn who chased them. But the old hunter knew that even Hala cannot run forever. They must turn and fight or be run down. At the foot of the Mare Dane, the Darkspawn cornered Elorin's clan. That night the moon was strangled by clouds, the earth concealed by a dread mist that rose out of nowhere so that the Elven could not tell up from down. In the confusion, the Darkspawn attacked. But Elorin had prepared for them. All around the camp the hunters had strewn dry grass, brush, and brambles. When the sound of rustling footfalls began, Elorin and the other Haren called upon the old magic. They struck out with lightning, and though the bolts missed the Darkspawn, they hit their targets all the same. The sea of kindling lit, and not one of the dark creatures made it through the fire to reach Elorin's clan. From the Tale of Elorin, written by Zathrian, as it has passed down from keeper to keeper for generations. Zathrian, huh? And we have the geography of Thedas. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Okay. I don't know why that's in the Elven camp, but okay. Thedas is bound to the east by the Amaranthine Ocean, to the west by Terashan Forest and the Hunter Horn Mountains, to the south of the snowy wastes that lie beyond the Orkney Mountains, and to the north by Donark Forest. The word Thedas is Tevinter in origin, originally used to refer to lands that border the Imperium. As the Imperium lost its stranglehold on conquered nations, more and more lands became Thedas, until finally people applied the name to the entire continent. Thedas, as it was, I think it was in the comments, stands for the Dragon Age series. Thank you for that little trivia, because I love little Easter egg trivia like that. And I think the word itself sounds cool, but the fact that it's the Dragon Age series, pretty slick little solution there. Okay, so the northern part of Thedas is divided among the Anderfels, the Tevinter Imperium, Antiva, and Ravain, with the islands held by the Canari just off the coast. Central Thedas consists of the free marches, Navarra and Orlais, with Ferelden to the south. What lies beyond the snowy wastes is a mystery. The freezing temperatures and barren land have kept even the most intrepid cartographers at bay. Similarly, the western reaches of the Anderfels have never been fully explored, even by the Anders themselves. We do not know if the dry steppes are shadowed by mountains or if they extend all the way to a nameless sea. There must be other lands, continents, or islands, perhaps across the Amaranthine or north of Parvolan, for the Canari arrived in Thedas from somewhere, but beyond that deduction, we know nothing. For the pursuit of knowledge, the traveler, the Chandler Scholar, the brother, Chan TV. And do we have here? I probably shouldn't hit R so openly like that, but let me keep her Marathar. Get around the sleeping bag. Holy smokes.
I picked them while I was hunting. Not a lot of game, plenty of wildflowers.
That's very sweet, Chandon.
Paul, are you busy?
No, of course not. Not too busy for you.
I thought maybe you could use some archery lessons. Private ones.
I think my aim is hopeless, Rada.
Well, why don't we go somewhere alone and try to fix that?
Oh, that's a great idea. My gear is on the other side of...
What a dumbass.
Leave it. You won't need it.
Come on, man. Take a hint.
Shem.
Jesus.
Wonders never cease.
An Ithera human. If the Keeper wants you here, then be welcome.
So many triggers, man. Okay, let's see if more triggers.
And Aran Atishan, stranger.
Yeah, and Aran
We
Atishan.
have our bows trained on you, Shem.
Oh.
Conduct your business with the Keeper quickly.
Okay. Okay, stop with the distractions. Let's move on. Okay, actually, just a few more. Let's just trigger some more here. Hey, how's it going? No? Oh, how about I don't get myself stuck? Okay, let's go around.
Shemlin. Wonderful. Make your business here quick.
Can I look in your box? Eh. Ooh, a map of occupied Kirkwall. What's this thing? Quest updated. What quest are we talking about? Side quest. A map with a generous interpretation of the reach of Orlais. Many similar documents were thrown from windows each time Kirkwall was liberated, much to the frustration of those in the gallows tasked with record keeping. What? Okay, so I can definitely... Arlathan. Let's do Arlathan first for the crafter box. Okay, Arlathan, part 1. Again with the continuity or the sequential releases of these codexes, I really do like. So here we go. Anyway, let's just focus. Okay, Arlathan, part 1. Before the ages were named or numbered, our people were glorious and eternal and never changing. Like the great oak tree, they were constant in their traditions, strong in their roots, and ever reaching for the sky. They felt no need to rush when life was endless. They worshipped their gods for months at a time. Decisions came after decades of debate, and an introduction could last for years. From time to time, our ancestors would drift into centuries-long slumber. But this was not death, for we know they wander the fade in dreams. In those ages, our people called all the land Elvenin, which is the old language meaning place of our people, and at the center of the world stood the great city of Arlathan, a place of knowledge and debate, where the best of the ancient elves would go to trade knowledge, greet old friends, and settle disputes that had gone on for millennia. But while our ancestors were caught up in the forever cycle of ages, drifting through life at what we today would consider an intolerable pace, the world outside the lush forests and ancient trees was changing. The humans first arrived from Parvolan to the north, called Shamlin, or Quicklings, by the ancients, and humans were pitiful creatures whose lives blinked by in an instant. When they first met the elves, the humans were brash and warlike, quick to anger and quicker to fight, with no patience for the unhurried pace of elven diplomacy. But the humans brought worse things than war with them. Our ancestors proved susceptible to human diseases, and for the first time in history, elves died of natural causes. What's more, those elves who spend time bartering and negotiating with humans found themselves aging, tainted by the humans' brash and impatient lives. Many believe that the ancient gods had judged them unworthy for their long lives and cast them down among the Quicklings. Our ancestors came to look upon the humans as parasites, which I understand is similar to the way the humans see our people in the cities. The ancient elves immediately moved to close Elfhenen off from the humans for fear that the quickening effect would crumble the civilization. I don't think this was in Origins. The fall of Arlathan, as told by Gesharel, keeper of the Relafarin clan of the Dalish elves. I don't think so. I knew of Arlathan, but that dude looks like Xander. Okay, let's do Clan Craftsman. Oh, it's just for selling? Ooh, I forgot to manage this stuff so that I could just quickly... That's cool. That some stuff automatically goes in here just because it is junk sale stuff. I guess it did some stuff here. Let's sell all of that. Let's do a quick scan here. I've been picking things up but not looking. Wooden staff. What do I need this thing? Sell it. How do I... Sell it. Sell it. Okay, so screw it. Let's get out of here.
Dalish crafting is wonderful. None, I assure you. Make your business here quick.
One at a time, please. Let's go up what those stairs lead. I wish when you hovered over this, it showed you stuff. Does it do it in the map? It does. Merrill. Long way home. I want to know what's up here, though. Leave map, I guess. Okay. I didn't come from here. No. Let's keep going.
Varric, do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
Oh, man. Storyteller. And I've done everything I can. Okay, I'll catch you guys at Merrill so you don't have to follow me running. Here we go. I love the look of this group. I think it's just the quality of the armor or the details or something. It's just so good. The hell were you looking at?
Oh, I didn't hear.
Wasn't a piece
You
of
must
that.
be the one the Keeper told me about. Anethera.
I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Meryl, which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
Would I be curious right away? I have a suspicion as a player what that might have been. I sort of want to say this one, though.
You'll have to work harder than that to offend me. My name's Hawk.
Thank you.
That's a great line.
I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
I miss the cold and the dirt. Kirkwall's not brown enough for me. But hey, no darkspawn.
Ferelden wasn't that brown. The dirt and muck gave it character. We should go. Your task is for Asher Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
Damn, so I did lose the questions. I was doing sort of as a test. I wanted to do the joke stuff to not lose it, but those were great lines though. I did that. But I lost those first set of questions, so now I don't have context behind it. This is weird. It's sort of weird that you lose some of that as the conversation goes on. What the hell is this? How would I know what the hell that meant as dusk? Have you met Asher Bellinar? Who the hell is Asher Bellinar? Ashna, what?
What do we have to do with the amulet?
It's a funeral of sorts. I'll perform it when we get to the mountaintop. Getting there is the tricky part. Our hunters haven't been able to reach the summit. Dark things are about.
I take it you've been expecting me to bring this amulet for some time.
The Keeper brought us here to wait for you. I don't know much more than that. I do know that you have Asher Bellinar's amulet, and we must bring it to the altar on the mountaintop.
Asher Bellinar is Flemeth?
Do you know the witch who sent me here?
No, not personally. My people tell stories of her, though. You're very lucky. Most people who meet Asher Bellinar wind up in little pieces.
Or is that just a story?
Hanging from the trees.
Probably not. Ugh.
Let's get this over with.
Is she following, or how does this work? She's not on the list here. Codex updated. Shoot, I wanted to click on that to see what's going on here. Long way home. Take Flemeth's amulet to the altar at the top of Sundermount. Okay, let's do that. I hope she's following. Yeah! Yeah! Oh! Corpse. Skeleton archer. I'm going to end the archer's life. Unlife. A death. Death life. Death. Whatever. He's dead. Okay. Does this work on you? Yeah. Ha! Yes, it does. Good. Archer. You and me. We're still on. Yeah. Sometimes. Whoa, whoa. Keep swinging, buddy. Don't pull a Xander. Oh, okay. They keep coming, though, so I gotta be careful here. Actually, I'm going to keep pushing on ahead because that's the Dusk way. He's just going to be eager. Everyone else will have to catch up to Dusk. Oh, that was good. Holy smokes. I think everyone's pounding. Yeah, they are. That's pretty good.
The Keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
All keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost. It's a keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
Does the Chantry know about the Dalish mages?
Oh, they know. Keeper Marathari told me that was one of the reasons we never camped too long in one place. They usually won't pursue us if we stay away from the cities and towns and keep moving. And no one minds having to pick up and move over and over just to protect a few of you. Why would they mind? Once we've picked over a hunting ground, there's no reason to stay. But my clan is now in more danger,
parallel.
having lost our Hala.
Oh. Having lost our Hala. Yeah, there was a nice parallel there because the Hawk family had to keep moving around for Bethany. And the fact that I was more asking for the perspective of, like, you know, they've run away from Templars the whole time because of Bethany. It's like, so magic can be done without Templars intervening. Okay, well, these guys keep moving, and that's their answer. Well, that was my father's answer too, so. I don't know why would I ask about demons? I don't see why that came up, so I'm gonna not ask that. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah.
If you go to Kirkwall, you'll be an apostate in a city full of Templars.
I know, but if I don't go to Kirkwall, I'll be alone. A solitary elf is easy prey for anyone.
Be alone.
In the city, so I can get lost in the crowd.
So she's getting kicked out? Like, what? Is this funeral for her? Is it symbolic? What the hell? Okay, whatever.
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
Oh, that's the context. I was missing that.
It can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own keeper.
Right, so humans turn into abominations. I had never considered that. So do elves turn into abominations? Do Canari turn into abominations? Is there different types of abominations? Has that ever been talked about? Don't spoil me if that's something that's... I don't even know why I'm talking like this now. I feel like I've opened up some doors there. Yeah.
I'm glad you decided to pitch in back there.
Oh.
I
You're
never
welcome.
considered it.
I wasn't sure I'd be much good. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone.
This is...
I try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
Meryl. It's the one who she follows Xander. Yet it was a mage. She had a staff. I think she wanted to pick up artifacts. She wanted to like take things from that ruin, which I think that thing's shining. I have a feeling I know what that is. Meryl. She's attacked before. She's fought before. I thought something came of that. Her coming back. I thought something came of it. Like, I thought she... I don't remember. I thought there was something else to her. I didn't... It seems like something went south when she returned back to camp after that. After that excursion with Xander. Okay, little... You bastard. That's right. What are you doing over there? I love how, like, Dusk is literally, like, he's willing to just charge into things. Like, it's so in character for him to, like... put himself at risk like that just because you go, oh God, sister, hell, heal me, because he likes the show, like, I don't know, the show of like being like being the first one there for like, it's weird. It's like I don't do it for the, like, he doesn't expect people to talk all crazy about it. What is that? Yeah, what I'm trying to say, like the show of like getting recognition for being awesome, but he likes to be awesome. That's kind of for himself. Like, he loves the feeling of being awesome. Dalish Hunter.
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We
How did
cannot
this
be
guy
rid
get
of
up here?
this one too soon.
What is happening?
I'm sensing a story here.
I love him.
I have made my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
Okay, there's definitely something interesting happening here, man. Okay, see, I don't even know what the answer there, but it's so nice mountain you got. Like, it's like that was uncomfortable. Is there a problem? No. Okay, so this would be a circumstance where if he was already close to Meryl, it would be a heartfelt, like, is there a problem? Like, to kind of show her some support, but he's completely disassociated from all of this, and at this point he's going to break a little bit of that detention by joking around.
Sundermount seems very mountainous today, doesn't it? Lots of rock.
It totally
and
is.
hillside.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh,
Let's go.
You don't need to be sorry. I just
We
don't know
should
what the hell's going on. Okay, then. I'm going to take the sack. Whatever the guy... Health potion, stamina, drought. Take. Meryl, okay, she's following. Okay, what is that? Okay, hold on. Okay, so we're gonna take this elf root. Who? Oh, I got arrows on my characters. Rock slide. Hold on. I can. Okay, that's definitely something I can click on.
A landslide blocked the path. There's a cave that should take us to the other side.
But there's something right there. There's a cave that will take us to the other side. What? Could I have... What the hell? Don't make me run... Oh, I see. It's a whole different map. Okay. I think that's the way that the game's way of telling me that it's time to be railroaded. Don't feel weird about it. Just Sundermount Passage. Here I thought I was going back to town.
I'm sorry. You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best.
He wouldn't really.
We're good people that look out for each other.
No.
Just not today, apparently.
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's kind of you to ask.
It's sort of dusk.
Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabelanar isn't known for her patience.
At this point, maybe he would get concerned. That's creepy. Just like with what's going on and how they're treating her, he'd be curious too He's a guy who just likes to, not so much like Varric looking for stories, but he's definitely a guy who likes stories. And you know what? I'm going to end this episode here because I feel like I'm going to go deeper into this thing. This is going to open up a whole other set of stuff. Oh, that looks like it's a short passage the other way. But we're going to save that for next episode. Thanks for coming back. I'm going to keep going. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire everybody. Peace.